busy people getting fit in Fulshear, Texas. Our aim is to help you look better, feel better, and perform better as quickly as possible. I'm your host, Bryan White with Blue Eagle Fitness and Nutrition. Welcome. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here again with our very own Clancy Harbors, who is enjoying this beautiful day. Where are you, Clancy?
I'm on my back porch, and I have the best orange. I got a really good orange today. It's so sweet. It's like really making me happy.
You're funny. You're funny. It's the little things, Clancy. It's eating a sweet orange on your back porch in the beautiful sunshine on a Texas April day, right? Weather's perfect today.
That's right.
Okay, so what do you want to ask me?
So today I want to
deep questions.
I kind of wanted to rapid fire you a little bit.
Oh, good. Okay.
I don't know if you can it though. And I also want to talk about the gym and its members.
Okay.
I guess we'll start there.
Okay.
So we'll like a little fill in the blank. How about that?
Sounds good.
Okay. My favorite part about my gym members is
my favorite part about my gym members is honestly how nice they are. We don't have mean people or angry people or upset. I mean, like we're all stressed, right? But everyone uses the gym as their stress relief. And there's just something that you automatically relieve a little bit of stress when you walk in and realize that everyone is in your boat. And so we're all trying to do the same thing. My favorite part about my gym members is, now I'm going to change my answer. My favorite part about my gym members is that I enjoy talking to every single one of them. And that was my first goal with owning a business. I did not want to have a business where I pulled into the parking lot and thought, oh no, so-and-so is there, right? Because that's not fun for anybody. It's not fun for so-and-so, right? Because they probably don't want to see me. So just having a fun, friendly, we're all nice to each other. That's my favorite part about our members.
cool. Your favorite gym member is?
My favorite gym member is Celesta.
Okay, besides your
second favorite gym member is Clancy. Okay. My second favorite gym member is Clancy. And because she epitomizes what I look for in an athlete. Every time I give her coaching direction, she accepts it wholeheartedly with a smile on her face. Every time I go over and maybe add a little weight to her barbell because she's sandbagging, she says, "Thank you so much for giving me individualized attention." Yes. Does that answer your question?
So let's go back to the fill in the blank. I wish my members would do more of this ...
I wish more of my members, I'm going to look at it at a high level and at a practical level. Okay. I wish more of my members saw themselves for who they really are, like I and my coaches see them.
Oh, yeah. Because why? I mean, what do you think the other side of that is? How they sometimes see themselves?
Well, they have that negative voice going on in their head that they're not doing well enough. They should have gone heavier. They should have gone faster. They should, right? We talk about having a case of the shoulds, where we put this expectation on ourselves that's not even real. When I and my coaches see you showing up, I mean, we're just so happy that you were there. You've already beaten, 99% of the people, who are sitting on their couches. You work hard, you listen, you do the best you can. And then when you hit a PR, that personal record, that thing you've never done before, that's a big deal. We see that as a big deal. We see people change their body composition. We see woman in just top of mind, woman come, she's lost 7 pounds in a few years. And I need to lose more. You came in wanting to look better. You've lost 7 pounds. You look phenomenal. You're so much stronger than you've ever been. Literally, I have had other women join the gym because they saw you working out and they say, I want to look like her. You know, see that. I want you to see that, because I see it. Your coaches see it. Even freaking prospects who don't know you from Eve have seen it. Yeah.
Well,
So
you know, you brought up a good point. We should on ourselves a lot. And so, I mean, have you experienced that? Do you do that to yourself? What is your should that you do to yourself?
well, do I do that to myself now? Not really, because I've been practicing this for 7 years, 5 years as a coach, 7 years of CrossFit. That's practice. So really, I've gotten a lot better at do one rep, do another rep, do another rep, do another rep. What did I do today? I hit a PR today. I hit a PR today with a 2-rep max clean and jerk by 5 pounds. Could I have done better? Should I have done better? You know what? I hit a PR. So I'm 45 years old and I just hit a PR on a clean and jerk. You know what? That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
So I'm going to just take my victory, no matter how small it is, and move on with life. And when I don't hit a PR, that's okay. Again, I showed up to class, I worked hard, I listened to my coach, I did the best I could. So I do, as I'm coaching people, that's just more coaching than I have been able to do on myself. So I would say that in general, I do not suffer from it nearly as much as most people.
That's awesome. I think I'm pretty awesome too, by the way. I'm 53 and I work out with my 17-year-old son. How awesome is that?
Yeah.
And we do burpees side by side. Like, that's awesome. Okay, so next question. Where do you see, or here, from your point of view, fill in the blank. I see the gym in 5 years doing this, ...
Yeah. I mean, when I started Blue Eagle, the idea was just to have a gym. We're going to get people fitter. We're going to help them live longer, happier, healthier lives. We're going to burn fat, build muscle, and we're going to influence families in the Fulshear community. I mean, that was what I wanted to do. Where do I see us in 5 years? And I think it'll happen sooner than that. I think it's already happening, which is that we will be a fitness leader in the Fulshear community. That being a part of Blue Eagle, other people will hear, oh, you're a member at Blue Eagle, and then start peppering you with questions on sleep, on nutrition, on stress relief, on positive affirmations. Which, by the way, going back to the previous question, the one thing I wish the quick habit I wish everyone in the gym did was give themselves a positive affirmation every morning while they brush their teeth. So
okay, I want to know what yours is.
What my positive affirmation is? Okay, so I do have a rule that you don't have to share your positive affirmation with other people, but I will share mine. This is the best I've ever looked in my entire life. Like, and I mean, I went and visited. I went home over Christmas break and ran into. I grew up next to the best athlete in our town, and I ran into his dad, and he was like, "Wow, you look great. What have you been doing? Because you were a terrible athlete. You were terrible when you were a kid, when growing up." And I was like, "I wasn't that bad." "No, you were bad."
Oh my gosh.
So, it is one of those where, oh, you were born that way. And you can ask my neighbor's dad. No, I was not born this way. This is just from showing up for an hour, 4 to 5 days a week for 4 to 7 years. Well, that's where the results have come from.
Well, that was going to be my next question, is how are you different from when you were in high school?
So, I mean, when I was in high school, when I kind of, to give you an idea, my senior year, we won the state championship in baseball. Okay. Out of the 9 players on the team, I was the worst player. So that kind of describes me growing up. I was terrible among a bunch of great athletes. How good was I there's no coach who wished that I would have, stayed around longer. I didn't. I mean, playing in college was not an option at any level. But I love sports. And so I was known as the guy who worked hard. But I'm like, I'm out here playing baseball. There is no, this is not work. But I loved everything about baseball. I mean, I took extra batting practice. Why? The whole point of playing baseball is to go hit that. I mean, why would you just show up to sit on and do nothing? That didn't understand. I took extra ground balls. I took extra practice in the outfield. I mean, to the coaches and to other people, it was extra. To me, it was the other option is to sit down and do nothing. And I'm like, no, let's play. Let's go practice. That's why I'm here, to do stuff.
I got another kind of direction for you, because speaking of how you said you look better than you have in your whole life. Well, your wife clearly thinks so, because she posted on Facebook that I'm with my sexy husband. And I remember you telling me, because you were asking me about my high school experience, and I remember you telling me about your dating experience when you were younger, or I guess lack thereof. And so
I was about to say, what dating experience are you talking about?
So I wanted to tell our listeners a little bit about that and how that was for you compared to now. I mean, obviously you've been married a long time.
How my dating experience in high school was?
Yeah.
It was really simple. It was super simple. I asked the girl out. She said no. I mean, and then I went to a boarding school for math and science. Okay.
That goes back to all the degrees we talked about.
My junior and senior years, I went into a boarding school for math and science. So it was a school for nerds and geeks. And while there, finally a girl said yes. And we went on a few dates. I mean, I dated a few girls. I mean, and I like to go out to eat, like to a restaurant, like not hang out, but just actual go do something. Yeah, my dating life in high school was not exciting at all. It didn't get exciting until I met Celesta.
Then you met Celesta, and you guys have been married how long?
We have been married. Now you're asking me to do math. We got married in 1998, so it'll be 24 years this November.
Okay.
And
do what? A little bit. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Well, going back to dating, to tell you how smooth I am, since that's apparently what you want to know, how sexy I am with the ladies. Here you go. Here's a great story. My date with Celesta, I took her to a Vietnamese restaurant. My best friend in high school and college is Vietnamese. And I had gone with him to this restaurant multiple occasions for lunch. And it was good food. Well, Celeste and I, we were study partners, and we were studying late one night, and we got hungry. And I just said, hey, let's go grab some dinner at this place that I had been to on multiple occasions for lunch. So we show up just in jeans and t-shirt or whatever. And Celeste's version of the story is slightly different than mine, but I won't argue with hers. And her version of the story is it's this ridiculously romantic restaurant that, with the dim lighting, the ambiance, the music in the background. And then I order for her because she doesn't know what to order. And I only know what to order because my friend had helped me. So I order for us. And then we have a wonderful meal, enjoy our conversation together. We leave, we go grab, and I pay. We go grab ice cream. She pays for ice cream. And then we go back to my room to finish studying. And then she gave me, the true version of the story, not hers, but the true version of the story is she gave me a look of kiss me now or lose me forever. So I kissed her, and our first date wasn't even a date until the end. I mean, so that actually pretty much summarizes my ability with women, I would say.
Okay, so rapid fire question, because you're a girl dad.
I am a girl dad, 3 girls, 16, 14, and 6.
Woo! Okay. So how is it being a girl dad?
Oh, I love being a girl dad. Love being like, I don't even want don't talk to me about boys. Being a boy dad. Love being girl dad. They're smart. They're emotionally more connected to their friends and to their family than I was expecting. Even as teenagers, they genuinely care about people, their friends, and everything. And they see the beauty in life. Like they see things that are beautiful, and they recognize that things are beautiful. That I'm like, oh, now that you mention it, I see that.
And they like sports.
They do. Yeah, they like sports, which was always going to be a given. I mean, Celeste and I both like sports. Even if you don't like sports, you're still going, right? You're still going to go watch the Texans and the Astros. We're going to watch the Dynamo, the Skeeters. Yeah.
Okay, got one last question for you.
Excellent.
I already know, but everyone else might not. But
okay.
What's your favorite vacation? Family vacation or
vacation?
Oh,
yeah. Those are two different questions.
Well, okay, I know I have to qualify that. We had a long conversation about how Celeste likes to take vacation and how you like to take vacation.
Yeah, I mean, she likes going to a beach, laying there and doing nothing. And if I'm there, that's okay, but it's not necessarily a requirement. And I've come around to her vacations where we go to a beach. We don't do much. I mean, we got into a rut. I say a rut. It was a nice rut where we went to Jamaica like 4 or 5 times in 3 years or something. And that was great. We could go to the beach. We could hang out in a cabana by the pool. I could go play golf. She could read. We had our own little private pool, our own little private balcony. We all had a butler. I mean, those were nice vacations. And even we took some friends on a family vacation. We had some great memories. Avery had broken her leg right before going on a beach vacation. And I mean, broken, like shattered her femur. She couldn't walk. She was in a wheelchair. There were some highlights and some lowlights to that vacation. But that was also in Jamaica. So that was definitely awesome. Memorable.
I love Jamaica personally.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting me get a little personal, because that's what I like to do.
I know that's what you like to do. I love it. Well, thank you, Clancy. I enjoy our conversation.
All right. Thanks, Bryan.
Bye.
See you later.
You can get every episode of Busy People Getting Fit wherever you listen to your podcast or on YouTube. You can also reach us at busypeoplegettingfit.com. Until next time, thank you for listening.